Welcome everybody to the We Get Drunk Sports Podcast. I am your host with the most bad news, Cruz. If you're getting bad news, you're getting it from your boy Cruz. And let me introduce my co-host, T-Bone Special. The ladies love to order that T-Bone Special, baby.
What up, mi gente? What's up? What's up?
What's going on, T-Bone? Welcome back, man. How was your son's birthday?
It was good, man. It was good. One drink, but it was good.
One drink? What did he have?
He just had regular soda.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to get him that first Henny shot. He didn't want to do it.
Yeah, he got to get that. He got to hang out with Eric. Maybe he'll drink that New York Henny, and then he wants to drink and stuff. But yo, there's a lot of stuff going on in every sports: football, basketball, hockey, baseball, even boxing. There's a lot to go over. But since the season started yesterday, let's start with baseball.
Let's go.
Did you catch any of the games at 6 a.m?
Nah, I was still sleeping.
Exactly. What are they thinking? What are they thinking to put a game at 6 a.m? Who cares if it's in Seoul, China? Who cares? Like, I mean, at least start the game normal time, 1 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock. Don't start at 6 a.m. Who was watching that game? Everybody was at work.
The South Koreans were watching it. That's about it. And
I know they were going. They were lit. They go crazy over there,
Yeah.
But the Padres and the Dodgers had a good series. It was just 2 games, but they split the series. Dodgers took the first game. The Padres took the second, and Yamamoto got roughed up today in his debut. And you know who's been calling it? He's not here right now, but Coco the Classic Man has been calling it. Yamamoto, I don't know why people want to give him all this money. He's coming, from a different league. People should have gave the money to Snell or to Jordan Montgomery, but they gave it to this guy. And his first game, he couldn't even get out the inning. He gave up 5 earned runs, 4 hits, and a walk. He got lit up, boy.
Now, you think it's because of the different ball size? The balls over there were smaller.
Yeah, I remember that was always the thing with Japanese and Korean pitchers coming over was the ball size pause. But yeah, it's nuts, man. We have to go look at the stats and see what is the stats on Japanese and Korean and Asian pitchers coming in their first. Do they get roughed up? Because I think the guy from the Mets, Singa, didn't he get roughed up his first start too?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so it's not only him, but let's see that there's been talk that his fastball is just straight. And he's gonna get hit hard, and he's gonna pitch good, but he's not gonna be at that level of paying him so much money.
Man, he could have been nervous too.
That too, but I mean, he was kind of in his atmosphere, right? I mean, it's not Japan.
Different crowd.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's the big league now,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, they split the series. Mookie Betts shined like always. He hit the first home run of the year for the Dodgers. But there was actually Blake Snell finally signed. He signed 2 years, $62 million, and he went to the San Francisco Giants. Let me break down his contract, and I'm gonna tell you why Scott Boras he just messed up with him. So he signed 2 years for $62 million. He got to opt out after this year, right? So this year he gets $15 million straight, right?
Yeah.
That's his salary, $15 million. The other $17 million, right, is a signing bonus, and he's not gonna get that until January 15, 2026. So this year he's only getting $15 million. So already that's an L, right? The man wanted $30-something million. He's only getting 15. The other 17 is coming down, later, is deferred, right? Then if he doesn't opt out next year, he gets his contract will be 30 million, but 15 of that million, again, he's gonna get paid another $15 million. The other 15 is gonna be deferred into another year, and is gonna be without interest. I don't know, man. That math ain't mathing. He's not making money.
No,
It's like it's like Ohtani. Ohtani got everything deferred. I mean, for them it's good, but if you want to get paid now, it don't make no sense.
No, you got money. Well, he got money for the future.
Yeah, that's true.
He just got to be around in the future.
It's crazy. That's crazy. Have you been watching any of the Yankees or the Mets spring training?
No.
Not?
I haven't. I've catch some clips here and there.
Yeah. Gary's boy yesterday.
Yeah, I heard.
It's not Big G anymore. It's In Shape G. Yesterday he had 3 home runs. I think he almost had 4. I think he just missed one. Yeah, he was hitting bombs yesterday.
Yeah, he was. I saw that one dead in the field.
Yeah, man. Let's hope it carries into the season, but
exactly. But was he just DHing or was he on the field too?
No, I think he was DHing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. We need him to play the outfield, because like Eric said last year. Remember, Eric was the only one that was saying when he plays the outfield, he actually hits better.
Exactly. Did Judge play left field today? Oh, I think they got planned for him to play left field.
Yeah.
Play, right?
I think it's tonight. I think it's right now. They're playing right now. Yeah, I thought I saw something that we're playing right now, and I think he is playing left field. Nuts. But to be honest, let me ask you a question. Do you want Judge to play center field, or you rather have Verdugo or Soto play center and have him back in the corners?
I'd rather him play right field, but Soto's not a very good defense player.
Nah, he's not. He's not.
So, I'd rather him be in the corner, more like left field.
Yeah.
And then Verdugo play center.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think that because to me, I know we need to keep that guy in a bubble wrap, man. I feel like that guy, he's so valuable. You can't be just throwing him out in center field all the time. I mean, once in a while is good, but you got to leave him in right field.
That's a big body for him to run around in.
Facts.
Dive and all that in center field. I think that's too much for him.
Yeah. We don't need that, man. He actually makes that team click, and I don't want him to get hurt. I mean, talking about hurt, look at DJ LeMahieu. He fouled the ball off his foot.
Again?
Again, the same foot that he was having problems with last year. And I mean, they did an MRI, came back clean, nothing broken, but it's like a really bad bone bruise. He might not start opening day.
Well, he was saying in an interview that he'll be ready for opening day.
He'll be ready?
Yeah.
It's nuts, man. It's like this team, man. We've been saying it in our private chat, man. This team is like, there's something wrong, man. It's like they always getting hurt. I mean, this is the only difference is they're getting hurt early. Usually they get hurt in like July, where they mess up everything, for a playoff run. But shit, man. Like I said, bubble wrap. They need a bubble wrap everybody on that team. LeMahieu, Rizzo, Judge, Soto. Make sure they make opening day, man.
Yeah.
God. Another thing I saw was there's reports that Jordan Montgomery and the Yankees are back to talking. Do you believe that, or you just think that just is throwing it out there?
I think Scott Boras is just throwing it out there. He might have called the Yankees, but I don't think the Yankees are going to sign him.
Nah, I don't think he wants to come here because he would have came a long time ago. But I saw Texas. I don't think he's going to go to Texas. Texas just signed that Michael Lorenz guy, the guy that played for the Phillies last year. He just signed a 1-year deal with them. So that's out of the question. I have a feeling Boston, but just to mess with the Yankees, but it looks like they don't want to spend any money this year.
Yeah, I think he wants 25 mil for 1 year. That's too much.
Yeah, that's what happens when Boris is your agent, man. Shit, he could have got that money a long time ago.
Yeah, but
Before the Yankees signed Marcus Stroman, we should have signed Blake Snell. He didn't want that money. It would have been guaranteed money.
Yeah,
30 million.
Now he's getting what, 15?
He's only getting 15 this year.
And he's gonna get taxed.
Do they tax over there in
Yeah, I think they do.
Oh
I
damn.
think they do.
Damn. Yeah, that the math ain't mathing, Scott Boris.
Yeah, that's why you go to Texas. They don't tax over there.
Yeah. And then I see Trevor Bauer. This is what Gary last week was going crazy. Trevor Bauer. The Yankees are going to be playing a Mexico team. I forgot the name of their team. Sunday. Trevor Bauer was pitching for that Mexican team.
Yeah.
You think he's going to light us up?
He's going to try. He's going to try to prove something to get the scouts to notice him.
You know what? I would root for him to light up the Yankees. Like I said last week, that Gary was going crazy. He was trying to kill me. He was saying it's not fair. The allegations, that it's not true. It's just allegations. The girl came out and showed that she was just trying to get him. But remember, last year the Yankees had Domingo Germán, and who was the other guy that had domestic violence with the Yankees last year?
Oh shit, I forgot. He was a relief pitcher, right?
Yes. Vizcay? No, not Vizcay. No. But last year like I was trying to tell Gary last year, the Yankees had 2 domestic violence things. It was Domingo Germán and it was someone else. It just, why add another problem? Even if he didn't do it, he allegedly did it. The girl came out and she's trying to get his money. We understand that, but why add it? Why add more problems?
More than that, maybe he's not a good guy in the clubhouse.
That too. Well, everybody's been saying that for the longest. Cole don't like him. There's a lot of people that don't like Trevor Bauer.
Yeah.
He comes out as arrogant,
Yeah.
That's what happens with short dudes. They mad arrogant. They got that Napoleon complex,
Short man complex.
Yeah, exactly. They always want to fight somebody. They always got something to prove. Makes no sense. So opening day in Houston. What do you like Nestor pitching?
Yeah, I mean, from the 2 games that I saw, his stuff was good. He was back again.
Yeah. I think yesterday he got lit. Was it yesterday or was it today? I don't think he got lit up, but he pitched very well against Atlanta. They have a hard lineup. He pitched very well, like 1 or 2, the first 2 innings, and then after that, it looked like he got hit hard, but we have no other option. I don't want, Rendon's pitching game 2. Stroman is pitching home opener in Yankee Stadium. You got to go with Nasty Nestor. Let's see what he does, man.
Yeah.
I hope he comes back from the All-Star year he had. He was money that year.
Hopefully he had no. What was it? His shoulder or his forearm?
Shoulder.
Well, hopefully his shoulder is good, and then he could continue to pitch the way he did that year. What was it, 2018?
Yeah. But the last thing with the baseball is so a report came out, right? Shohei Ohtani, his interpreter. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the dude's name. Let's just call him interpreter. Got fired because they said that he was stealing money from Shohei. I think it was 4.5 million to not to be mistaken, 4.5 million.
Yeah.
The thing I don't get is it doesn't smells mad fishy. I'm gonna tell you why. Yesterday, he was in the clubhouse. They were all laughing, goofing.
Mm-hmm.
So you out of nowhere, you can't just come out of nowhere and just pick up something and be like, oh yeah, somebody's hey, welcome. It's the G-Man in the building.
What's going on, fellas? Sorry about that. I had technical difficulties.
No, it's all good. How we doing today?
Doing amazing. Oh, we got echo. I don't know if it's my if it's me or not. I'm having technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
So we were talking about. We started with baseball. We're on the Shohei Ohtani story.
Oh, Shohei Ohtani. What's the story with Shohei?
So there's his interpreter got accused of stealing $4.5 million from Shohei. There was checks that wasn't authorized and everything, and he got fired. What I was telling T-Bone is something ain't right. Something ain't right about this, and I'm gonna tell you why it's not right.
Oh, you think there's a ulterior motive as to why he got fired?
First of all, if there's an investigation going on, right?
An investigation.
They can't just come out of nowhere and say like, oh, okay. I don't know what happened there.
Neither do I. I don't know what's going on.
Gary wanted to be.
Gary came in and he fucking fucked up everything.
He wanted his own intro.
No,
yeah.
I haven't done anything.
So
I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna tell you why it sounds crazy.
Oh, I know what's going on.
The first time he shows up, right? They got the things missing. They didn't do any investigation. They just say, "Yo, you fired." Yeah, he's missing $4.5 million. You out.
$4.5 million. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Stole $4.5 million bucks?
Yes.
Supposedly he stole.
Supposedly. Allegedly.
Oh, allegedly.
So
he really stole
it. He has gambling issues.
Yeah. So it's supposedly, it's the interpreter has gambling issues. Don't believe it.
Oh, I don't believe it. I already
don't believe it at all.
Don't believe it.
There's no way that guy's going to be taking care of my finances and then take $4.5 million, and then I'm just going to throw him out, get him fired that same day.
Yeah.
But the night before, he was in the clubhouse laughing it up, interpreting for Shohei like nothing happened.
I get where you're coming from, Joey. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you come here to the We Get Drunk podcast, because we don't get fooled by this nonsense.
No,
I know. Now Joey just telling me that from the beginning. I already know that he's taking the hit for putting in the bets for Shohei. Yeah, I already know.
Allegedly, the money wire transfer was coming straight from Ohtani.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's not alleged. That has to be true. He's taking the hit for Ohtani, and they can't say that Ohtani was gambling at all, because he is the biggest money getter in baseball right now. He's the face of baseball. But they can't do it. They can't throw him under the bus.
I wasn't gambling on baseball. It wasn't gambling in baseball.
This is I got told T-Bone before we started the podcast. This is Michael Jordan and David Stern all over again.
This is 100%. He's taking the hit for Ohtani. You can't pull the wool over our eyes here on the Weekend Drunk podcast. We already know.
It only took one day. An investigation ongoing, they would have told the guy, "All right, stay away from the team until we figure everything out." But no, he's been with the team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look. I just learned about this right now from Joey, but I got something. Somebody called me in this earpiece on, and they told me exactly what happened. And I'll tell you, this is how it went down.
Let's hear this, because I need to know.
This is how the investigation went down. I'm gonna play the role. I'm Ohtani's interpreter, and
you look like him too.
Yes, thank you. and you guys are the major leagues. You sit me down in a room, and this is the investigation. Did you bet on any games? No, sir. No. Did Ohtani bet on any games? No. Well, we have these receipts. Okay, I did it. That's it. That was the extent of the investigation. He spilled. He took the hit. He took the hit for Ohtani. That's how it went down. I believe, allegedly, that's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, that's
and
what
I know nothing about this.
That's what everybody's saying.
Exactly.
That's a lie. You can't pull the wool over our eyes. That is 100% not true. I can't believe that one day the guys in the clubhouse hanging out with you, and then an hour later you threw him under the bus saying he's been gambling and stole $4 million.
Exactly.
$4
million. If it was an investigation, they should have pulled him away from the team.
So we have somebody in the chat that says it started in 2018. What?
Yeah, that's not something ain't right. Something ain't right.
No. His
math is not mathing.
His math is not mathing. So it started in 2018. 2019. We're talking 5-6 years ago. This started, and only 4.5 million was what was he? What kind of gambling was he doing? $20 bets?
He was playing baccarat.
I don't know what's going. This is a lie. This sounds like a total lie. A total lie. That's in my opinion.
All right, let me ask you guys this though. Say Major League Baseball does an investigation. They're saying they're not.
They just did. We just finished the investigation. We just did it right now.
Let's say they do a real investigation to see if Ohtani is the guy gambling, right? Because there has to be an investigation.
100% he's the guy gambling. Of course, 100% he was gambling.
If he's caught as the guy gambling, do you ban him?
You have to. People both got banned.
Exactly. The hit king of baseball is banned from the game. He can't go to the Hall of Fame. He can't nothing. And he wasn't gambling as a player. He gambled as a manager.
Yeah.
So this is totally different. Ohtani is a player. Frank Covers in our private chat says he wants to look it up and see was at the games he pitched where
Oh yeah. It just got real.
No, there's so many things to this, and if he comes out, he has to go. That's gonna be a black eye in baseball.
Black eye. It just got real. If people start, look, the internet is the greatest detective ever. There's some asshole out there right now going through every pitch of every game that he pitched to see and then correlate that data with what's going on in the gambling market.
Yep.
And see who's betting what, which lines are moving.
Yep.
Oh boy, he could get in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Oh boy. Oh no.
Then he has to go. He has to go because if poor Pete Rose did it as a manager.
What do you mean go? What do you mean go? Banned from baseball?
Yes. Pete Rose did it as a manager. And he's banned from baseball. This guy did it as a player.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys you got to understand this. This guy right now is the most marketable player in baseball.
But that's why I said this is kind of like David Stern and Michael Jordan all over again. Remember the whole thing where Michael Jordan was gambling. That's why his father got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that had I don't even know what was going on there. I mean, I remember it, but he did retire and do something else. He retired.
That 1 year he retired to go play baseball.
Yeah.
Okay, he retired, but now you're talking busting your marquee player who just got the biggest contract in the history of sports.
Deferred.
Deferred. The history. It doesn't matter. He still got the biggest contract in the history of sports. If you think that Major League Baseball, if they find out something, which somebody on the internet's going to find out by Monday by next week, this all going to be out.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna tell me that they're gonna take that guy and ban him for life?
You have to.
You have to.
How are you going to ban one guy that was just the manager, belongs in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, but Bone, he was the manager.
But
he was a manager.
It's totally different.
His playing stats and all that don't count no more. They took that away.
Okay, but he's not marketable. I mean, people in baseball. I wasn't going to Yankee Stadium saying I need to see Pete Rose, right? I'm not saying that.
Well, if I was back then, if I was watching baseball, I would be like, you know what? When Cincinnati comes to play, I need to watch him and the Yankees play against the Yankees.
Okay, but that's a singular incident. But we're talking about, Joey, you're talking about the most marketable guy who got the biggest contract and is a current player.
Yeah, baseball.
He's a current.
You can't ban one guy
exactly
if the other guy play.
Exactly, and this guy is supposed to be in the Hall of Fame. This guy, when you look up stats, you go on Google.
Joey, I understand the stats. I understand you guys. I understand that he was a great player. No doubt that Pete Rose was a great player. But when they busted him, he wasn't a current player. This guy is a current player, the peak player in your sport, who's been in the MVP running every year that he's played, as long as he's been healthy. You're going to tell me that baseball, a gutless, Manfred is a gutless piece of trash. Yeah, I said it. He's a gutless piece of trash. You think that guy's going to have the cojones to ban the marquee player in the sport? I doubt it. I don't see that happening.
What happens if the stuff does come out? And it's
going to come out.
But what happens if everything lines up? Let's put it this way. They go and they look at a line, a game that he played against Oakland, where the plus minus was for Oakland, and he looked a game that nobody would bet on, but the lines were going, and he goes and he throws the game that he pitches.
You got to get him out of here. I just don't think I think you got to get him out of here if there's a smell of gambling. If he even is associated with gambling and all that other stuff, you got to get him out of here. I don't think baseball will do it. I don't think they will.
I understand. I feel you, but like me and T-Bone said, it's not fair. You did it to one guy. I understand that the logic where he's the manager, he's the player, but still, he's the hit king. Go on Google.
So to interrupt, the White Sox. Was it 19?
Yeah.
They all got baseball.
Was it 1918?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Black Sox, basically, Shoeless Joe Jackson and those guys threw a World Series and they got banned from baseball. But you are talking about, let's think about this. We're talking about the marquee player, the top guy in your sport who just got paid, is now the top player on arguably the best team in baseball, in the second or first biggest market in baseball, the second most valuable team in all of sports next to the Yankees. You're telling me that baseball's going to say, we're banning you for life?
Yeah, baseball will keep going. It'll go on.
It'll go on.
It will go on until Manfred leaves, and then the next guy comes in.
We'll bring him back in. Look at
what they did with the asterisk that they put when Mark McGwire and all these guys they were hitting all these home runs. When Mantle and this guy Maris was breaking the record, Babe's record, they put the asterisk. Then when the guy left,
they played more games. They played 162 games.
Yeah, but they took away the asterisk and they gave him the home run, the home run thing.
I understand, Joey. I understand, and you guys are 1,000% right in my opinion. But I don't think. I mean, if you guys think that they're gonna take the marquee player and just toss him to the side of the road, What's gonna happen? I mean, what could happen to baseball? It could go completely under.
So what do you do with him then?
I mean, me personally, I ban him. But you got to do this in a way that if he's banned, you got to have a lockdown case.
Yeah. Or maybe suspend
A
them.
lockdown case.
All right. A better alternative to that is you suspend them for a year or 2 years, and then he has to get reinstated like the steroids guys.
I think so. Something like that. Look, you can't let the guy just bet on games. People find out, which they are going to find out. And again, the first one to actually say this, I'm looking at our messages here, was Frank Covers. He said, "This don't smell right."
Yeah, I was going to. He took everything out of me because he put it before I did.
Yeah, so Frank Covers been gambling since he's 2 years old. Trust me, he knows what's going on when it comes to game. He'll track it down, the games that he started, and what action was going on in those games. But even if there's a smell of him throwing a game, or even him betting on a game where he's got a lot of money, saying I got to strike this guy out or pitch 7 innings, right? That's a big difference for a player, right? That could cause injuries. Maybe that's the reason why he's got multiple Tommy John surgeries. Maybe he's trying to throw a little bit extra harder in that seventh inning because there's a little paper on that 7th inning.
We got to check his FanDuel account. Maybe the account SO17, and it has money in it.
It has It happens to have $4.5 million. I mean, look, man, that's crazy. Like, this guy, that changes everything, man. That changes the sport, bro. If the top player was caught doing that, it's over with. Baseball is over with. Wow. Okay.
I wrote that in crazy. Big letters back there, just to make sure we covered that, because it's nuts.
That is a nuts subject. You're right. That is crazy, man. I just learned about it, since I got in and jumped on the show. But I just don't see a scumbag like Manfred, who's a total piece of trash. Everybody knows that he's the worst.
He needs to.
He's the worst. He needs to go. That guy. You think that guy has the cojones to say
no?
That
guy's a big mamau.
We gotta throw one to the side of the road. It's gonna be our best player, who just got a $700 million contract.
Yeah.
Remember, he got the union behind his back too, so they're strong.
That's another thing too. You think that union is just gonna let him get tossed out?
Yeah, but
we'll wait and see.
Yeah, this is a story that we got to keep an eye on.
And his boy, his agent, is in already big trouble. His agent's in big trouble.
Who's his agent?
He's got, well, I forgot the name of his agent, but he has I think he only has Ohtani as a client.
Oh damn.
I mean,
oh damn. I mean,
exactly.
In hindsight, that's a great guy to have as one client, but
yeah, if I'm the agent, I'm taking that whole meal. I'm taking the whole meal. I'm gonna say I did it.
Yeah,
because I'm not finna lose all that money.
You better start looking for other clients.
From what I heard, he got a bunch of lawyers working with him. So,
oh boy,
they're trying to get him out of.
You think?
Yeah, but that's not gonna work, Bone.
You think it's gonna affect his play?
Could be. The pressure's always going to be on him with the questions and all
everywhere he goes. There has to be people with signs, with like dollar signs, little gambling things. There has to be. It's going to affect him.
Okay, so his agent is from CAA. That's a big agency, but his Nez Balelo, and I'm telling you, he only has one client.
I feel bad,
and that's Ohtani.
I'm sorry. You better sign Torres.
Nez
Hottest hit
Bolello.
in the game.
Word of advice to Mr. Bolello: take the whole meal. Say you did it, because they get what could they do to him? Ban him from signing any baseball players or whatever. But he can't get banned from the game.
Well, it's too late now. They convinced the translator to take the fall.
The translator's like, what the? I didn't. What?
I'm gonna tell you why it gets even more crazy. I don't know if it's true, but there's guys that do reporting. They was like, yo, I didn't even know he was an interpreter. They was like, he was just hanging out with the team. It was like there were times when I wanted him to interpret for Ohtani, and he totally said the opposite of what he said.
Oh my!
I don't know if that's true, but that's going on Twitter, aka X, right now.
Oh my God! This guy's a plant. They plant.
That's funny.
Damn. I don't know, man.
Take the fall. You still get paid. I got you. Don't worry. Just take the fall.
Take the fall, man. That's a
no jail time.
What can he do? There's no jail time.
All that they're gonna do is he just can't interpret.
Yeah, can't be in the game.
And obviously, he wasn't interpreting much in the locker room because this guy probably don't even speak Japanese. He probably speaks Spanish. This guy.
It's like the here in New York.
They're childhood friends. They know each other.
Yeah. He's a childhood friend. Imagine T-Bone here in New York. There was something like that when Bill de Blasio was the mayor. He had an interpreter that they just they needed an interpreter, and she didn't know nothing.
Oh yeah,
she was interpreting. She was just going. and the deaf people were just like,
what the hell?
They were calling the news people. They were like, we don't know what she's saying. That she's not even doing the right signs, and she was stopping and just going.
She was making it up completely.
Yeah, she got a check and everything.
I was still living in New York when that was going on.
Jesus Christ!
She got a check and everything.
Yeah.
The bamboozling going out in these streets right now is crazy.
The bag.
Yo, I don't think anything's real anymore. I don't know. I don't think you go outside, man, and ain't nothing real no more. Especially in New York City.
I'm gonna tell you what's not real. The New York Jets signed 2 stars. I didn't think it was real. I needed somebody to pinch me, but it's true. The New York Jets signed Tyron Smith, and they signed Mike Williams. Are you guys in a dream right now?
Well, the thing is, as you know, I'm the G-man for a reason. I'm the jinx.
Here we go.
And I got the cold water got to come out.
Cold water's right next to you.
Tyron Smith is been a great player, but again, he's old and he's been injured, right? You got to baby him. He's not going to practice. You got to baby him through games. Let's not make the same mistake and just have an old guy like we had Dwayne Brown and put a whole meal on him. We got to have good backups, to make sure we square away that offensive line. Now I'm happy that we got him because now we got a pretty damn good offensive line if people stay healthy, and we got some pretty decent backups.
On paper, it looks really good. I can't front.
Mike Williams is also a tremendous player.
Tremendous
when he plays.
When he's healthy.
He never plays.
No.
He never plays. But the way the contract is structured, I'm looking at it.
It's $15 million.
The way the contract is structured, $15 million if he hits his incentives. It pays for him to stay healthy this year. And it's a 1-year deal. So basically a 1-year deal. So he's gonna have to stay healthy. He'll want to stay healthy this year. But he's coming off an ACL.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a 20 times upgrade better than Alan Lazard.
T-Bone's boy.
T-Bone. Yeah. I mean, he's 20 times better than him. Way better. Way better.
I think I'm better than him. I don't play.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least you go out there and run.
conspiracy
He
theory.
didn't,
I have one for
you
you.
know, guy was a healthy scratch for 2 games. We paid him
Yeah.
$11 million.
Yeah.
Come on,
But
bro.
do you think they signed for 1-year deals because Aaron Rodgers has 1 year left in him, or it was
Yes,
because
I'll
they
just answer that
just
right
needed to get that?
right off the bat. Look, right off the bat, I'll say yes. If the team had Zach Wilson as the quarterback, those guys ain't signing. Those guys are not signing. If we had another quarterback that isn't Aaron Rodgers, no way do these veterans say, I'm gonna bank the last years of my career on a guy like Zach Wilson.
Not
No,
because of Tyrod Taylor?
no, absolutely not. Tyrod Taylor, nice little player, but he's not Aaron Rodgers. We're all in this year.
Again.
If we don't get it done this year,
I'm not
it's
getting
it's
excited.
it's over.
Say it
Neither
again?
am I.
I'm not getting
Neither am
excited.
I. Neither am I.
No, you can't. You guys got too excited last year. You
Yep.
kind of
Yeah. We
you kind of busted that nut early.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that happens all the time, but still.
Yeah, Frank Covers knows about that.
But look, man, I mean, do I like the signings? Of course, Joey. I love the signings. Are we done yet? No. I still think we need to,
Oh, definitely.
get some backups. My biggest thing is, what do we now? Now we have options in the draft.
Yes, you do.
We're drafting number 10. Now, if you were in our position, Joey, as the general manager for the Jets,
Okay.
what would you do? Bone, the same question for you. What would you do? What area are you looking to improve on? What are we looking to do here?
Well, you're going to need a quarterback. So,
you want to draft? You think you want to draft the quarterback this early? I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to it. But do you want to draft the quarterback? Maybe get a quarterback in this draft, or maybe get a quarterback in this draft later on, like an experimental quarterback, like a Penix Jr. or something like that.
That's just tough.
Yeah, it is.
It's tough because right now, if we don't sign those guys, I'd be saying, "Yo, we need to get an offensive lineman. We have to get an offensive lineman." But now, maybe we do. Maybe we do trade down, and for so another team can try to get a quarterback. Maybe we go for a wide receiver. Let's say if a Marvin Harrison Jr. slips to our spot, are we taking him? I would say absolutely.
Yeah,
I'll tell you right now, he's not. There's no way
not slipping.
He's not slipping to 10. But imagine if you guys do you trade up to get a Marvin Harrison Jr.
Ooh, do we trade up? Who are we trading with? Who do we trading with?
Say the Chargers.
Chargers. Hold on a second.
Like I've been saying for the longest, you trade first round picks, you throw in Zach Wilson, and you move up and you go and you draft a Marvin Harrison Jr.
Hold on a second.
Because
so they're the 5th pick in the draft.
Yeah.
They're the fifth pick in the draft. Now, what stops the Chargers? They need a wide receiver. They need a game-breaking wide receiver to they got a young quarterback. They got talent on that team, or did have talent. They still.
What happens if they want to go and get a tackle, and the tackle they want is the guy from Oregon State? I'm forgetting his name. He's a
Fuago.
Exactly.
Like that.
He's slipping. He's not going to go high. They need somebody to protect Justin Herbert. That to me, that sounds like but that's if everything goes right. If everything goes right, where Caleb Williams goes 1, do the Commanders take a quarterback at 2? Do the Patriots take a quarterback at 3? Because that's all. Do 3 quarterbacks go at the first 3 picks? Because they all need quarterbacks.
So wait a second. Who are those 3 quarterbacks? You got Williams first.
Yeah.
Then you got who's going second? May.
There's May, J.J. McCarthy. There's Jalen Daniels. There's those are the three, or Penix Jr. is another one, but I think he's gonna go lower in the draft. But what happens if those three teams go and say, you know what, we're gonna select quarterbacks, and what happens? And then you have also the Giants, they've been wanting to trade up and get. I think the like I've been saying for like 2 weeks now, the buzz is the Giants are want to draft a quarterback. That's why they didn't.
Joey, I already told you what the answer is for the Giants. You need to just accept it. Again, you cannot.
Don't say it. I don't want 2 weeks in a row you saying it, Gary, because it doesn't make any sense. The math, again, like Ohtani's gambling problem, it does not add up. The math is not mathing.
Okay, so I'm going to throw you something, Joey. I mean,
go.
I don't even want to go. Let's finish with the Jets first. But look, the mock drafts are saying Caleb Williams first, Jaden Daniels second to the Commanders, which I think is a bad move.
I think that's a reach.
Yeah, that's a reach to me. Drake May to the Patriots. Okay. Marvin Harrison Jr. To the Cardinals. Oh boy. The Chargers getting Odunze, wide receiver at number 5. The Giants going up and getting at number 6, getting J.J. McCarthy.
Oh boy, they like him.
Oh boy.
I heard they have private workouts with him and everything, and I don't want him. I'll be the first one to say I don't want him. Don't want him.
Oh boy.
Don't want him.
Joey.
I'm good.
Joey, that's not. I look. I already told you.
Me and T-Bone was doing really good. Just us.
I got somebody for you.
You're getting his blood pressure up.
I already told you. I got somebody for him. You can have Zach Wilson for a 6th-round draft pick.
What do you want, hold on,
bro? Look, Joey, I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to give you some bad news. And now I'm bad news G-man. I'm going to give you some bad news.
Okay.
If you play Daniel Jones this year, if you play him and he has a season or career-ending injury, pay attention. If you play him and he has a season or career-ending injury, his contract is guaranteed. Bad news, Cruz. You cannot play him anymore. You can't take that risk.
Well,
you can't do it, Joey. You can't.
I know. But the reason why the Giants didn't sign Russell Wilson, the rumor is they brought in Wilson. He wanted to come here, and they told him you're not guaranteed to be the starter. They told him.
I'm done with the Giants.
I know. This is what they told him. They told him, well, you're gonna have to be the backup to Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones our starter. And then this is the rumor I heard. Then I heard that they told Drew Lock he could be battling for the starting job. They didn't say
Drew Lock.
Yeah, that's why he signed.
Okay, he's not good, Joey. He's not getting good.
And then, but all right. Now I don't want to talk about our teams because it's gonna stress me out. Please explain to me how the Steelers go out and sign Russell Wilson, and then they go and trade for Justin Fields. And then the rumor with that is the Bears had better packages for him, but they chose that one because Fields and his agent wanted to go there, and they respected him, and they said we'll trade you there rather than get a better pick.
Oh man,
you tell me nothing is adding up. Nothing. This world is going nuts.
This world is bananas. But I mean, Justin Fields played that right because he knows he could probably beat out Russell Wilson, or
he can actually be the starter,
or he could I mean, he could just wait a year, and he's with a great franchise, with a great coach and a great system. I think he's in a great spot, man. I mean, he made the right decision. I don't know how he got there and not on the Giants. Hey,
Yeah.
what are the Giants doing? What exactly
I
are they
don't
doing,
know.
Joey? What's the plan?
Gary, I don't know. I really don't know because
How are you, Joey? How are you going to score points this year?
our
How?
defense, we're gonna get defensive takeaways and with our crazy defensive line.
I mean,
That's
how are
the
you
only
going to
thing I can think of.
score? How are you going to score?
Kayvon Thibodeau is gonna get strip sacks and take it to the house. That's how we're
My
scoring.
God, Jesus Christ!
That's the only thing I can think of.
You have nothing on offense. Nothing.
Thanks, Gary. You really know how to make me feel good.
I'm just telling you the truth.
He has nothing on you. You know how to make me feel good.
Gary likes, what you saying? Misery likes company?
Yes. Jeez Louise.
I'm just telling you the truth, man. Like, what are you gonna get?
I don't know.
And don't tell me. I mean, JJ McCarthy, he's not the guy.
No,
he's not.
You know who I'll tell you who I would want the Giants to draft. I would want them to trade down with the Vikings.
Okay.
Right? Do the Vikings have the pick before us or after us?
The Vikings, let me see. I'll tell you right now. The Vikings have the pick after the Jets, I believe. So they're at 11. Yes, they're at 11.
Okay.
The Tennessee Titans have the 7th pick after the Giants. And on this mock draft, this isn't my mock draft. That comes out later on. We're going to do that later on. But what we got here is Joe Alt going to the Titans, which makes sense. Yeah, which makes sense. Oh,
yeah, he's a good tackle.
Tremendous offensive lineman.
Yeah. I would trade down with the Vikings because they need to move up, and I know they want to get a quarterback. I would trade down, and the quarterback I would want is the guy from LSU, Jalen Daniels, because I don't want him to start right away because he's similar to Daniel Jones. So I would trade down.
How about,
you get 2 for 1?
Yeah, how about Bo Nix later on in the draft?
That's another guy I heard, but you know what? I'm not really a Bo Nix guy. That name just sounds like bum.
It does sound like bum. It sounds like he's going to be on every New York newspaper.
Yeah, and Bo knows.
Bo knows.
Yeah.
Bo does it again.
Yeah, I don't want that. I would take Jalen Daniels, and I think he would do pretty good as the first year holding the clipboard. Into
Bo. No, Bo.
Yeah. Bo doesn't know,
Yeah, Bo doesn't know. We already see it.
Yeah, I already see it. I already see it. But Jalen Daniels will be my pick. Trade the Giants trade down. You can get a wide receiver and you can get a quarterback. So that's me if I was running the team, but I'm not. Even though I know some of the guys, that own the team, they're relatives, but no, I don't have no say. No say.
Man, I again, like I said, I have the answer for you. Just a 6th-round draft pick. You get yourself a quarterback with a lot of upside.
I don't have anything else to drink.
Zach Wilson could be your
Nobody wants that guy, Gary. You're gonna have to get rid of him. You're gonna have to trade him for an ice cream machine, or something.
That's too much.
I think. When it came out, I was like, "Damn, that's too much."
Oh my God! I
mean, mama.
Yeah.
He's no. I mean, look, the way this market has shaken up, nobody has shown any interest in Zach Wilson. No. Nobody.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God!
He's the Chargers. I told you the Chargers.
They're not interested. The Jets have made. Have made calls to them.
Well, the other team that I heard that I put in the chat was San Francisco. They were going to try to see if they could get him before a 7th-round pick.
Look, guys, let's call it for what it is. No cap. Sam Darnold got a better is in a better position than Zach Wilson. He's on the Vikings. He might even start. And that's a team that he could get some burn on that team. He could do some damage. Yeah, he could do some damage. Zach Wilson has nowhere to go. I'd be shocked if he's not a cut and a guy that's just hanging out there on a practice squad.
Maybe sanitation.
I would not be shocked.
He could throw those garbage bags right into the back of the truck.
He'll miss.
Well,
he can't do it.
Sorry, T-Bone, but the sanitation around here misses throwing the fucking garbage bags in the back of the truck anyway.
On sick leave, unlimited sick leave.
He throws the garbage. It flies past the truck into the other side of the street. He can't throw a screen. He can't throw garbage. He can't do anything. Guy can't do anything. He's terrible.
Before we leave football, I wanted to say, I don't know if you agree with this assessment, but I think Fields is going to be Cordell Stewart 2.0.
Why you say that?
I don't know. I get that from him because he's fast. He can throw. And I remember Cordell. Didn't they change him to wide receiver?
Yeah, at one
they
point.
always want, and everybody wants to do this with Justin Fields. So it could be Cordell 2.0.
Man, that was that Big Mama's favorite player.
Oh my God!
I heard
that
name so many times in my life.
If he watches this show, he must be going crazy holding his Cordell
Stewart jersey. He loved Cordell Stewart since he played in Colorado. He was awful.
He's a bum.
Forget Cordell Stewart. Bum-ass player.
Let's talk about the Knicks and the NBA. The Knicks on a 4-game winning streak right now. 4-game winning streak because OG Anunoby's back. But guess what? Tom Thibodeau pushed him to the ground, and he's hurt again with his elbow.
He's hurt again. Yeah, he's hurt again.
What?
The first game out, he plays in 38 minutes. You can't make it up, gentlemen.
No, you can't. We've been saying it. Tom Thibodeau
can't make it up.
Players.
Yeah, he just destroys players.
Oh God.
I mean, I don't know how. Let me look at the last 4 games for Josh Hart.
He played, I think, 38 to for almost 40 minutes the other night against Golden State when we won.
So yeah, let me look at this because let's Josh Hart stats the last 10 games. Okay, let me rip this off for you here. I'm just gonna give you the straight truth, guys. Josh Hart, 40 minutes against New Orleans Pelicans, 47 minutes. Y'all listening?
47 minutes. A game is 48 minutes.
Yeah, 47, 45, 43, 42, 43. Oh, he got a break. 39. 42, 39, and then to tie it all up. Last game, 48 minutes against Golden State when we blew them out. Why is this guy playing so many goddamn minutes?
I don't know. He's good, and he's a big, table setter for that team. He does everything. He rebounds. He passes the ball. He gets you those tough baskets. When you need a stop, he'll get you that stop. Key blocks at
player.
He does everything, but he cannot play 48 minutes. Jeez, man. It's either the Giants stressing me out. It's either the Yankees always getting hurt. And now I got the Knicks over here.
And Gary Bauer
stressing me out. This is why, look, nothing there.
And Gary Bauer was Zach Wilson.
Oh, and then Gary was Zach Wilson. What? Can I get a fucking break?
So look, guys, I'm just telling you, the last 3 games when Anunoby came back, he came back a month, more than a month, being hurt, having surgery on his elbow. First game out, 29 minutes.
Come on.
Second game, 36 minutes. He got hurt in Portland. Then he was injured and a little banged up, and he still played 33 minutes against Sacramento.
Oh my god,
dude! I mean,
it's
malpractice.
Fucking heart attack.
Yeah, it's malpractice. It's malpractice, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot run your players to the ground like this.
Dude,
Can't do it.
I feel like, I don't know if you guys are noticing, I feel like my father right now. My father be stressed out watching the game. I'm just going crazy, cursing and screaming. Oh God.
I mean, but your father knows the game. He knows that you can't run a player like this down in March and in February.
That guy, that big mama we're talking about, he's a bandwagon because now he's a Brooklyn Nets fan.
Yeah. He traded.
No, look, I know your father.
He did.
I know. I understand, but you got to understand this. I know your father since birth, since I was born. Look, the fact is,
the delivery room. He gave me a kiss on the forehead. He said, "Little Gary."
Yeah,
he cut the cord. He touched it. He went like this.
He was. Why went to the delivery room because he know there was a party afterwards where he's going to get free beer. So he just wanted to go. He wanted a ride to the party. Since he knew there was a ride, he already had a ride to the party.
That sounds like him.
So I'm just telling you right now that your father, he loves the Knicks. He is just being nice because he has a son that has lost his way.
Another
he's
big
lost.
Yeah,
he's lost his way, and he's just trying to be a comfort for his son, so he doesn't leave him lost out in the desert.
That poor kid. And he's a Jets fan and a Nets fan.
Oh man.
Thank God. The only thing that's giving him life in his life is the Yankees. Because
exactly. The only reason he has any life at all, the only reason this man has smiled is because he has the Yankees. Because there's nothing else. And that's why your father entertains the Nets. He's just trying to be there for his son. He's trying to be a good dad. But deep down inside, he knows he hates the Nets. He knows he hates them. They're not a real basketball team.
No.
They got blown out again the other night.
We played on Saturday.
I mean, if Tom Thibodeau plays any of his guys over 35 minutes on Saturday, I'm done. I will not be able to handle that.
No. Well, Mitchell Robinson finally practiced a full practice. If he comes back,
put him in the game. Give him 45 minutes. Put him in the game. Give him 45 minutes.
And the rumor I heard is his role is coming off the bench, and he's okay with that because Hartenstein is playing his heart out. You can't take him out.
Hartenstein gives 120%. He plays hard.
That's one thing about
Hartenstein. Forget about it, bro. This guy could. He's not a good. He's not a great basketball player, but he does winning things. He hustles, throws himself on the ground, gets steals, hands up, gets a lot of deflections. Hartenstein and Hart and Anunoby are players that you need to win big time games.
Yeah. They
don't require, and this is what I've always said about the Knicks. As soon as we got rid of your boyfriend, Joey, I said we will improve. But I said it. You try to fight me on it. You said, no, we got to keep RJ. I said, look, you can't keep him because he's a ball. He needs the ball in his hands. He doesn't do. Yeah. Pause. He doesn't. He doesn't do the things that you need to. He's terrible on defense. So you had to get rid of him.
Yeah.
And now the whole floor is opened up for Brunson.
Yeah.
And then when Randall comes back,
he's coming back soon.
Mitchell Robinson.
He's coming back. The rumor is he's coming back soon. I don't know if it's like towards like the last month of the season, which is next month, but he's coming back. So that's good.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely take that.
That's the Knicks right there, man. That's my opinion on the Knicks.
Bone,
as a guy that enjoys just watching the sport, what do you think the Knicks' chances are this year?
I think we're gonna make the playoffs.
Oh, we're gonna make the playoffs.
They're a game and a half out of third.
Do we make some noise though? Do we make noise?
Can we at least try to get to the second round and be content if we don't make it afterwards?
I need to get to the Eastern Conference champion.
Yeah, I need that. I need that this year, man. All my Knicks lovers out there, Kike knows. Kike is out there. I know he's watching. We need the Knicks to go into Eastern Conference Finals.
Eastern Conference Finals against the Celtics. Yeah. I need to see that. I need that's when we lock in, Joey. We lock in.
My God.
And it's on.
I got my Patrick Ewings. I have my Patrick Ewing jersey. Have you seen?
So do I.
I have them. I'm wearing them.
I got my. I'm gonna bust them. I got my original Patrick Ewings, not the Ewing sneaker. I have those. I have
the Ewing sneakers,
but I got the Adidas Ewings.
Ooh, that's nice.
Those with the little net on the side. I gotta look for those, but I got those. I don't wear those that often.
No, because it's the colors. The colors, you know.
And I got a Patrick Ewing Adidas jersey there, but what I really want, if anybody's gonna be nice to me out there, get me a Bernard King jersey, please. That's what I want. I want a Bernard King jersey, and please put the extra hiding place where he put his bags of Coke. That'll make it authentic for real. That's an authentic jersey.
So last week, T-Bone wasn't around for this, but you had brought up a segment with the best players we saw from Mets and Yankees live. So
Joey. Well, hold on, Joey. Hold on. We gotta while we have T-Bone on this week.
We gotta talk boxing.
You gotta talk boxing. I just want to circle back to boxing. Good, but go ahead. I gotta get his. I gotta get boxing. I right off the bat, Bone. I gotta ask you, what is going on with Canelo? Is this guy? Is this guy for real? Is he for real?
He keeps contradicting himself in interviews.
Yeah,
and he makes himself look very bad.
He does.
It looks terrible. He's so bad in interviews. He's such a liar. This guy is such a capper.
Don't say that out loud. Frank Covers will appear and defend him.
I know. That's like the bat signal.
Both fanboys are going to defend the favorite boxer.
But Bone, one interview, he says he'll fight Benavidez anywhere at any time. He has one interview. Yeah. Then he has another interview. I won't ever fight Benavidez because all he brings is more weight and no money.
Yeah, and he brings nothing to the table. None of me actually does. He's fighting Magia, right? What he brings to the table.
Bam! There it is. There it is. See, that's what you get here, guys. That's what you get here. You get the real questions because he says things like that, and then he's fighting a guy that, albeit he's a talented boxer, he still needs more seasoning. First of all,
yes.
And what does he bring to the table other than the fact that he's Mexican?
Nothing.
Does he bring promotion?
Oh.
No. Does he bring a fan base?
Well, from the press conference, he had his fan base there. Nobody was cheering.
Well, that's it. That's his fan base right there. You know, he has a very small fan base.
Yeah.
Right? He's not going to move the needle in terms of pay-per-views. When has he fought a big-time fight? When has he been... First of all, when has he... And I'm not trying to take anything away from Manguia. I think he's a good up-and-coming boxer for sure. But he doesn't move the needle in terms of getting people's eyeballs to watch.
Not yet.
So he contradicts himself. And then Benavidez comes out with the statement yesterday saying, this guy needs to grow a pair of
nuts.
Yeah.
There you go.
Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, he fought guys that were super middleweight, lightweight, heavyweights, but he's scared to fight Benavidez at super middleweight.
Doesn't
make no sense.
It's not like
makes no sense.
The math is not mathing.
He's not going to go up to 170, 175. They're going to be at the same weight.
Bro, I mean, you don't got to go that far back in history when this guy was talking about even potentially fighting at light heavyweight at some point in his career.
Yeah.
So now you are lying again. Lying again.
He wants the big bucks. He doesn't care about his legacy. He wants easy fights. That's what it comes down to. He earned that. He earned that right. He fought great fighters, but now he's picking his fights, and people are getting bored. They don't want to see those easy fights no more. They want to see a challenge. Fight the guy that's mandatory to your title, and improve your legacy. You say you're great, then defend your greatness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he doesn't give a damn about greatness. I don't think he cares
about legacy. He just want money. He told that reporter, "Give me 150 to 2 mil. I'll fight him any place, anytime. I'll fight him tomorrow." He wants the money.
So he wants $200 million, but then he wants Benavidez to get like $2 million out of that $200 million.
Yeah.
How does this work? How does that work?
I don't know.
And all right, I mean, I just had that bring that up to Bone, and then one other thing I wanted to bring up was Ryan Garcia. Is he really going to fight? Or are they going to just wait till the end? Wait till it gets closer and just nix this deal, because this guy ain't right in the head. Something's wrong with him.
I think that's a tactic to throw Haney off.
I think so.
I don't think it's gonna work because Haney's been training, but that's all to fuck with him, to mess with his concentration on the fight, throw him off.
It's a weird tactic, though.
Yeah, they show clips of him training. They show clips of Derek James getting annoyed with him. I think that's all a tactic and whatnot. Him talking crazy on the internet. So why now? Why all of a sudden now?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's acting like he's a hostage.
Yeah.
But like I said before, I said, maybe this is a way for him to get out that contract with De La Hoya. Do you think De La Hoya is going to get tired of him and all this tactics and just say,
you don't know De La Hoya? De La Hoya does not give a rat's ass about what you do. He is never letting you go out of his contract.
Say, what can be worse? I dressed up like a woman and took pictures.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
This guy's wearing. Yeah, this guy's a cokehead. Wearing fishnets. He never lets anybody out of their deal. Ask Canelo. Yeah. He never lets anybody out of their deal without him getting paid.
And there's a rematch clause in that contract with Mogia. Win or draw, they got to fight again. So
they got to fight again. Who's going to watch them fight the first time? That's the biggest question.
If he loses, he got the rematch. He wants to redeem that loss.
Bro, I don't get it, man. I don't understand what the point is of him lying when we can find out real quick.
You just read it?
Oh yeah, was in the chat. We can't highlight that.
No, we can't. That's what I said.
We can't highlight. It's funny as hell.
That's why I text Bone privately.
And got pulled over and got away.
But we cannot put that out.
I love PK, man. I love PK. Yo, I swear to God, if the Knicks go to the Eastern Conference Final, PK needs to be on here. Yeah. He hasn't came up here. He hasn't defended his Mets, because who wants to defend them? But if the Knicks come on to the Eastern Conference Final, he needs to be here. Oh, man. Is it true?
Joey,
the Mets and JD Martinez, $4.5 million for 1 year.
Nice pickup for them. He can still hit. And he could probably still play first base when y'all trade Alonso to the Yankees. Do you guys talk about baseball? What's going on with the Yankees?
Oh yeah, we got through that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bring it back up.
Okay. We talked about Yamamoto's rough debut. He lasted more than 1 inning, 5 runs, 4 hits, and a walk.
That was Carlos Rodon type of inning.
Maybe he was using Shohei Ohtani's interpreter, and he gave him the wrong thing.
Yeah, I really, no offense, I really hope he falls flat on his face that we didn't sign him.
Well, the only one that said that was Coco the Classic Man. He's not here, but he did call it. He said he's gonna have a bad year, and that the money should have went to Snell instead of to him.
Well, did you guys talk about the Snell
Yeah,
contract with the Giants?
Yeah, we talked about the contract. He's getting 2 years for $62 million, and opt out after this year. This year he's only getting paid $15 million with a $17 million signing bonus, which he doesn't get right away. He gets that $17 million in January 15, 2026. So technically he's only getting paid $15 million this year.
Okay. Why did he not sign with the Yankees?
They didn't want him.
The Yankees gave him a better deal.
Gee, I told you, man. I've been telling you. I said they didn't want nothing to do with him. Once you turn somebody down, he was getting money from us. That's it.
No, but what I'm saying is, Joey, why didn't he take that deal when the Yankees offered a better deal? Did he not want to be a Yankee?
I'm gonna tell you, Scott Boras, when he got the phone call, he was like this.
Oh,
that's what happened. And then look at this. If he doesn't
cost this guy $100 million.
Yeah, if he doesn't opt out, right, and he goes in for the other year, he gets $30 million for 2025, but $15 million of that is deferred without interest. The math ain't mathing today, fellas. Where is the money? Where is this math?
That's a terrible deal. That's a terrible deal.
Where did they learn all this math from? Because it's horrible. That guy lost money.
Yeah,
terrible. I mean, they're doing all this. They're doing all this deferred stuff simply because of the luxury tax, right? Yeah. What they're trying to do is minimize that hit on that luxury tax years and years down the road, kicking the can down the road.
27 million, almost 30 million for the year. For 1 year. And then he said no. Good riddance. Go San Francisco. Go and let's see who's watching him play baseball, because then he's gonna get traded mid-season.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think
that's what you said last week.
That's a deal that is made to be traded in the middle of the season.
And then we also talked about, look at Jordan Montgomery. He's talking back with the Yankees. I think that's Boris trying to get, Texas just signed Michael Lorenz. They gave him a 1-year deal, so he's not going back to Texas.
Wait, hold on a second. Let me see. Okay, $4.5 million for Lorenzen. Okay, I mean, look, I know you guys talked about baseball, but did you guys? I didn't catch it, but what are the Yankees going to do? Are we just, it's fine if they tell me, if they just say, hey, we're going to go with the young guys. Okay, fine. Is that the plan? Is that the plan?
That's the plan.
That's the plan. That's from what I heard. That's the plan.
That's the plan. And then watching June and July, that, when we're winning and we need that extra piece, they'll go out and get it. That's going to be the plan this year. But look, where is Jordan Montgomery going? Where is he? Boris cost him money. But Texas, his only option, one of his options, is already they gave that money to Michael Lorenz.
He's going to be going to the Angels or something like that.
Well, yeah, of course. Let him go pick the Angels. A guy that helped Texas win a World Series last year is going to go to Anaheim and go die over there with Mike Trout. Yeah, okay. Go right ahead.
Yeah. I don't see any way.
I think, like I was telling T-Bone, a place where I thought was a landing spot for him was Boston, but they're not willing to spend any money either. This year, everyone is tight with their money.
Wait a second, though. Look, he hurt his own player that he still has remaining on his roster. If Blake Snell signs for that little bit of money, right? For the caliber pitcher that he is. There's no way. There is no way I'm gonna make a deal for Montgomery that's paying him more than Blake Snell.
Yeah,
He hasn't done what Blake Snell has done.
that's what I mean. He's gonna get paid chump change.
Yeah, he's a $12 million guy, $12 million a year guy now. 12.
They
2 months ago he was a $22 million player. Now he's worth 12.
That's what happens when you let Scott Sleepy Boris be your agent. And he tries to do those old tactics where he goes, "Oh yeah, that the Yankees are going to offer us a deal. So please give me your deal." You know,
I just think like we talked about before, something I really believe, and we heard a little bit about this week, that Boris may come back with some kind of a lawsuit or something going on, because the market did not play out for him like he thought it would. But not at all.
No, what team? The only team that gave big money out was the Dodgers. But if you really think about it, half that money's deferred. That's the new thing now. Everything is deferred.
No, more than half.
Yeah,
more than half.
Like no team is spending money right now. Everybody's holding their money, holding their coins. The Mets, they're holding their coins. Next year they want to go out and spend the big money. You know, but who knows what happens if that messes up Soto's deal? What happens if Soto finds out midway through the season, shit, I'm not gonna get that money next year? Just looking the way everything is playing out. These guys lost money. That guy lost money. Should I go and go to another team and try to get them to give me all this money, and then at the end they don't give me that money, and I have to go sign, for chump change? What happens if that happens again?
So
it's not.
So what would you think? What I mean, if the market shakes out like that, Soto, right? What would you think he'd be looking for next year?
Well, it depends on the year he has. If he has a monster year, which everyone thinks he's gonna have, he has to look for Ohtani money.
Joey, he hasn't missed a pitch in spring training.
I know.
He's been on everything.
I know, but that's what I mean. He has to ask for Ohtani money.
He's locked in. He has to
ask for Ohtani money then.
Rumor has it it's around $625 million.
Yeah, he has to ask for that. But what I'm saying is, what happens if he sits down and he thinks about it? It was like, none of these guys got that money this year. What makes me think that they're going to give me the money next year?
Yeah,
Ohtani got the money.
Yeah, but again, he went to a team that he wanted to go to, and more than half of that money's deferred.
Yeah,
I can tell you right now, Juan Soto's Dominican. We're not taking no deferred money. We don't take no deferred money. Give me my money. Give me my money today. Exactly. We Dominicans, we Puerto Ricans and Dominicans want the money today.
Up front.
Yep.
The Mets,
I can tell you right now.
They're gonna try to do the same thing. Why,
Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, Puerto Rican and Dominican players, we're not taking that check 10 years down. We want the money now.
Cano ran to Seattle because they were giving him that money. Then none of it was deferred. He got it. He got his money.
Get your money. We're not taking that deferred money. That may work with the Japanese players, but us Latinos, we want our money today.
Exactly.
You better come. That check. As soon as I sign that contract, that check better be right coming to me. As soon as I sign it and I'm handing it over, it got to be two hands moving at the same time.
Exactly.
Give me that check. That's it. Give me that. You can't be deferring my money. I don't give a damn what you do with interest. Give me my money today. I'm gonna spend that joint tonight. I'm gonna spend that money now. So, man. All right. Well, that's all I had. Questions I had on the baseball stuff that you guys already covered.
Yeah.
I mean, next week next week I'll be in Florida. Next week we got to do rosters. We got to do rosters.
Well,
So
what do you think about DJ? I was talking about this with T-Bone when we started. The foot
what do I
that he
think?
fouled off the ball with the other day was the same foot that he was surgically repaired last year.
Yeah, we talked about this too
The MRI was
last week.
clear. It was
Yeah,
clear.
but we had concerns about this last week.
Yeah.
Even before he hit that ball off his foot, we said, "Look, what are we gonna do? No
Yeah.
Peraza. Who's gonna back up? You know, who's gonna be our backup infield?" And right away, boom, there it is.
Yeah.
DJ's hurt.
Well, I thought he was missing opening day. Everybody in the chat was saying that he's not missing opening day. So, but
Yeah,
you have to be cautious with him.
I don't care about opening day. I want him to be healthy for the season.
Yeah.
If he needs to miss 2 weeks, get him to 2 weeks, because we saw what happens when he can't move his feet around and he has no lower body. He's a terror. He can't play.
Exactly.
He just can't hit at all.
Oh wow, it's not 4.5. The Mets gave him 12 million.
12 million deal.
Wow. 12. What? Let me see that. What deal is this? 12 million.
No,
for JD Martinez?
Yeah.
For JD Martinez?
Yeah.
Oh man, Oakland is beating Kentucky by 4, and Kentucky's the 3rd seed, and they're the 14th seed in the tournament. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't see anything on this deal just yet.
No, well, they're over the tax, so I know that if it's 12, what is it, 14 or 12?
Then it's 28 million. If it's 12, it's 24 million.
Yeah, so that's nuts.
All right. I mean, I haven't seen this deal come through yet.
But you know what? That's going to really balance that lineup, though. He's going to be the DH.
Yeah.
There's no need for you to have G-Man Choi and who's the other guy that they're battling for a DH spot. You get those guys out of here. JD Martinez was money last year.
He can hit. He's a Yankee killer too.
Yeah. Put him right behind Alonso. You know, that'll be a good, either in front or in back of Alonso.
They might still be working on this deal. But anyway, either way, it's a good move for the Mets if they got him. So anyway, the Yankees backup infielder, have no idea.
There's going to be a lot of guys this coming week that's going to get cut, and you'll see. You'll see. So if the Mets do sign Martinez, you got to put Nimmo, Lindor, Alonso, and then JD has to be behind it with Francisco Alvarez behind him. And McNeil, Marte. I think that Batty guy is going to be the third baseman, and then Bader 9. It's not a bad lineup.
It's not a bad lineup.
But the thing is, they're in the East. The East this year in both leagues that's the big boy league.
It's not a bad lineup for the Mets. That's a pretty solid lineup.
Yeah,
they got a lot of good hitters in that lineup. With JD Martinez in there, they got a lot of good hitters. They just don't. Mets don't have any pitching. The Yankees don't have any pitching either.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, on paper we don't have great pitching. Yeah. But we'll see.
We're almost there, fellas. A week away.
A week away.
A week away.
And this hat next week. This hat. I love you, Puerto Rico. But my Yankee hat is gonna be on, baby. My Yankee hat is gonna be on.
I will keep my tradition.
2000 World Series patch. Woo! Got a nice Blue Sierra T-shirt coming in, brand new. Woo!
I'll keep my tradition of not wearing anything of my team's related stuff. It's hard because I got a lot of that stuff, but I can't wear it because as soon as I put it on, the season's over.
and then when Nestor pitches 6 innings, gives up only 2 runs, and the Yankees win, I'll be sleeping in my Yankee pajamas like a baby.
Nasty Nestor. Let's see if he's nasty this year. Yeah, last year he was a terrible Nestor because he got roped.
He got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt
because he started off the year really good. Remember, he was really good for us. That's what we need. We need people. We need bounce back years from people. Rendon needs another bounce back year. He pitched very well his last outing. Didn't give up a hit in 5 innings. They took him out. You know.
Do you have confidence in him, Joey? I
do. You know me, Gary. Come on, you know me.
You know, Joey's motto. Believe.
You have confidence in Carlos Rodon.
I do. You know, Gary, you watch a lot of Giants game. He pitched good when he was on.
Yes, I watched every Giants game. I mean, exactly. It's easy for me.
When he's on,
I watched the Yankees and I watched the Giants. I mean, but he's good, really good when he actually pitches.
Well, yeah.
Problem is he doesn't pitch.
Oh, this year he's gonna be a big. I'm telling you, man.
So we'll see.
You can be the jinx. Be negative. That's what we want.
I'm not saying it.
I want you to be. We need you to be.
I'm just asking the questions and I'm bringing it up because there's people out there that have the same kind of questions. So I ask for myself and I ask for them.
No, those guys like Brandon Tierney from WFNY. He's over here saying, "Oh, how can you be happy? How can you not be happy? You have Juan Soto, Aaron Judge. Come on, a healthy Rizzo.
Giancarlo Stanton looking like an
old almost had 4 home runs, even though it's spring training. He almost had 4 home runs.
He hit bombs too.
Yeah, Verdugo.
He's locking in.
Jason Dominguez coming back soon.
Grisham.
You still have the hottest hitter in the game in your lineup.
Yeah, you got young pitchers that throw hard.
Volpe is gonna have a better year than last year. Come on. We don't need this negativity. We don't need none of this.
He's talking to you, Yankee fans out there. Give him the State of the Union address. Bad News Cruz. Tell him why the Yankees.
We got 2 solid catchers. Austin Wells, the young gun, and Jose Trevino. Both of them are good behind the plate. You know, and if we decided to go with Warren as our number 5, he's a good number 5. That's why we didn't trade him for Soto. You know, Gil is a great pitcher. He got that changeup this year. Come on. What is there not to be excited about?
There you go, Yankee fans. You got the State of the Union. You could be excited for this team.
You can be happy.
Now.
Here we go.
I got to play the other side of this.
You're good at it, so go.
We don't have an ace pitcher. Our infielders, right? One's coming off a bad concussion that was misdiagnosed. For the Yankees, we do not have a replacement for him. We don't have a third baseman right now. Right? A full-time third baseman right now. Judge is coming off an injury that he has to maintain and manage. Soto looking to, use the Yankees as a jump off point to get a contract. Is he going to play me ball or is he going to play team ball? Are we going to get a healthy season out of Stanton? Is Marcus Stroman going to have a healthy season? Is Rodon going to have a healthy season?
Those are all question marks. We have to wait for time to let us know. Nothing we could do.
That's all I'm bringing up is the counterpoint to Joey's exuberance.
Time will tell.
I love that word. I love it.
The exuberance, the catharsis that he exposes by having the internal depth on this team. And I'm here to throw a little cold water on that.
I saw it. You had it right there. Talking about
where
you didn't use all of it. Now you had to put it there.
Where we don't have an ace pitcher who's hurt with a bad elbow. We got a catcher.
Doesn't have a tear in his elbow.
Doesn't have a tear, but he's got inflammation.
I have inflammation with my asthma. And you see me, I'm grinding it out. Still here.
That little spin on that curveball. He might not have that snap. Just doing that right now hurts my elbow a little bit. Oh, that snap.
He just needs a little for his own, a little something there.
I'm just being thorough here as a Yankee fan, that we cover all areas of the team, the great parts, with as you got with Bad News Crew State of the Union address on the Yankees, and I have to play the other part, which is got to ask the tough questions. What are we going to do with our utility infielder? Who are we going to get?
You want me to hear the names that I have in mind?
Of course.
Josh Harrelson is one. He got cut by the Cincinnati Reds. They told him he wasn't making the team. He could play all out the infield. Cole Tucker from Seattle, who he plays the outfield and he plays the infield. He's out there.
Yeah, Joey, he doesn't do either very well. He's not the guy.
Listen, I'm just giving you names. You act, I'm delivering.
Okay.
All
right.
Then you have Gio and Detroit. Don't know if he's making the team. That could be
interesting.
That'll be a name out there. He wanted to come here. Nothing worked out. There is one more that I was looking at.
Internal options. This Yorvit guy.
Yorvit, yeah. But the thing with him, I think he only has one option. So I don't know if they want to waste him and then bring him back down, because then he has to go through waivers.
He has to go through waivers or stay on the 40-man.
Yeah.
All right.
Ben Rice is another guy. He played first, third last year in AAA, lit it up.
Man, Joey, none of these guys you're bringing up,
I know,
are exciting at all. These guys, oh my God, that is not exciting.
Let me ask you a question.
No,
when you go to go and drink, would you rather go and spend the money on the high class drinks, on the top shelf stuff, or you want the bottom shelf that's gonna do the job that you wanted to get done?
Gary's gonna go for the bottom stuff.
Yes, he is.
I'm going down. Everybody knows.
I know you. That's why I had to bring this up. You get whatever is gonna get the job done.
I try to get from point A to point B as quickly as possible and as cheaply as possible.
Exactly.
I try to get there cost effectively.
You don't go after and get Grey Goose. You go and get a Smirnoff, a Georgie.
Grey Goose, get out of here.
Sound like Mike back in the days.
I go for the cheap stuff. Get me done up quick.
Exactly.
The Grey Goose. The goddamn Grey Goose. That's all that's for fancy people. I'm not fancy. That's for fancy folks.
All right, that's all I have. We drunk it already.
Yeah, that's all I have, Joey, as far as questions go, because I came in late. Sorry, y'all. I came in late. I was stuck in traffic.
Yeah, for those I can't drink, got heart issues. Doctor said no more drinking for me.
But I could. That's why my cheeks are red, baby.
There you go.
That's
and we don't do well drinks here. We drink anything.
Anything
that gets the job done.
Anything. Oh man. Well, that's all I had, Joey, when it came to that. Well, somebody in the chat said, "Well, drinks till he dies." We right there with you, Jay Farrell. We drink till we die, and well, drinks, baby. Keep it cheap, man. Keep that money for something else.
Exactly.
Look, the fact of the matter is that expensive or cheap,
do the same job.
It's the same job, baby. Might as well
same
thing. Same thing.
Gotta save that money.
Shout out to you, player. Shout out to Jay Farrell. That's what's up. But yeah, so all right, Joe, I'll let you get back to your content. I had to bring up the baseball.
So the last week T-Bone wasn't here. We were talking about best players we saw live from each team, Mets and Yankees. So last week was second base. Me and the classic man said Robinson Cano for the Yankees because we're in our 30s. Big time for us was Robinson Cano, and for the Mets was Gardo Alfonso. We both had the same pick, with Daniel Murphy being second. Now, don't want to put your personal business out there. You're a little older in age, so you probably have different players.
A lot older.
You have different players in mind. Like my compadre Mike in Florida, he had Willie Randolph.
Yeah, Willie Randolph.
Dad had Willie Randolph.
I had Alfonso Soriano.
Yeah, Alfonso Soriano.
I had Soriano and I had Edgardo Alfonso on the Mets. So we agreed on Edgardo Alfonso, but I had Soriano over Robinson Cano simply because Soriano, to me, was more clutch.
What was Felix Mian? Shortstop or second base for the Mets?
I think he was shortstop.
Yeah.
I think he was shortstop. That's a long way back, but I think he was shortstop. I think he was shortstop.
Just a little.
Just a little.
So this week, we are going with this position here. I'm going to throw it out there. Best long man that you've ever seen on the Yankees and the Mets.
Oh, wow.
Long man. I told you to hit all the positions, all kinds of crazy positions.
Oh,
best long man. Unsung heroes during the season, the long man.
Well, for the Yankees, for me, it's easy. Ramiro Mendoza.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Oh, Ramiro Mendoza.
Ramiro Mendoza. I remember they will put him in at any point, and he'll give you 2 or 3 innings.
Great one,
maybe
Joey.
even 4.
Ramiro Mendoza.
Bruce Gossage.
Oh, ooh. See, but that's not my era. That's your era.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
That's a question.
Well, so the thing is with that is that when Gossage pitched, there was no such thing as closers. So he could go 3 innings. He could be your long man straight to your closer.
Who's the other one? Oh, Sparky Lyle, right? Isn't that? I didn't see him, but isn't that like kind of like what Sparky did? Right? He came in. He was a long reliever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sparky Lyle.
Wow, for the Mets, that's gonna be tough. For the Mets, wow. Who do you have for the Mets?
Me, for the Mets, I have, and I'm again, this is where we shine better than most people. Most of all these other places, they don't know baseball. But for the Mets, I'm gonna go Octavio Dotel. Remember him? The next Pedro Martinez, Octavio Dotel.
Wow, that's a good one.
And for the Yankees, I'm gonna go for the Yankees. Oh man, for the Yankees, I'm gonna go Dave Robertson.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, Dave Robertson.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dave Robertson.
Wow, now I have to pick for the Mets.
I was gonna throw a curveball at you guys, but I just went really chalk here with Dave Robertson. But I was gonna go LaTroy Hawkins at first, but I'm gonna stick with Dave Robertson. Good old LaTroy Hawkins. Bum, an absolute bum for the Yankees. But yeah, I got Dave Robertson.
Oh God. I was gonna say for the Mets was Was it? No, it's not. I was gonna, for some reason, uh, Mike Pelfrey, but he was a starter.
What was the guy that used to wear the beads?
Cirque Wendell.
Yeah,
Turk Wendell. Yeah, there you go. Turk Wendell.
yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good, real good one, Bone. Turk Wendell.
Turk
That he used to have
Wendell.
like the horns and this.
And shark teeth and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah, shark teeth.
That's a real good one. Sugar. Damn, man. If I had to pick one, I would say Pedro Feliciano.
Everyday Pedro.
Yeah.
Pedro
Every day.
Feliciano.
He tried to come to the Yankees, but his arm was shot.
Yeah.
Pedro Feliciano. All right, so that's a good one. So anybody in the chat, if y'all got anything, if y'all got anything about the Mets and the Yankees, if best middle reliever / long man that you've seen on either one of those teams. But we got Ramiro Mendoza for Joey. We got Sparky Lyle on the Yankee side. On the Yankee side, we got Ramiro Mendoza. We got Sparky Lyle by Bone. Ramiro Mendoza. Okay, so Joey got Ramiro Mendoza on the Yankee side, long reliever. You got Goose Gossage.
Yeah.
I got who did I get? David Robertson.
You said David Robertson, yeah.
And for the Mets, I got Octavio Dotel. Joey has who?
Pedro Feliciano.
Pedro Feliciano. You, Bone, who do you got for the Mets?
What is it? Wendell?
Turk Wendell.
Turk Wendell.
Yeah.
And honorable mention, LaTroy Hawkins.
LaTroy Hawkins.
So, well, all right, cool.
This was a pretty good show. I think we covered mostly everything, and it was pretty good.
Not a lot of drinking this week. Yeah, I came in late, y'all. So,
I did. I mean, well, how much more you want me to drink that I can't speak? I saved that for opening day.
And we got a comment here. Who are these three American ladies boxing straight?
Oh.
I'll tell you who these three American ladies are. The ones that your mother has in her pictures in her room.
There you go, Boxing Straight Talk. You can come onto the show anytime you want, Boxing Straight Talk, and talk about boxing if you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he looks like a big Canelo fan.
And yeah, now you got this guy talking nonsense, bro. You got no picture. We don't know who you are, and you talking crap. Shows the kind of bitch ass that you are.
He probably likes Canelo.
Exactly. So
pound for pound, Canelo Alvarez the best.
So go take your straight talk somewhere, or you could come on the show and talk about what you know about boxing, which is probably nothing, but still. But anyway, so we will get more drunk next week, and we'll talk more boxing.
Yes,
especially for you, Boxing Straight Talk. So you might learn something.
Show up next week.
Exactly. Show up next week.
We'll put you to the test.
Exactly. There you go.
Don't worry.
All right,
if you forget, I'll ask your mother to remind you.
Oh, Jesus Christmas. And she knows. She's like Bo. She knows.
Oh, God. Like I said, this is a good week. Coco the Classic Man was out. Well, like a good team, we picked up the slack and we held it for him. He'll be back next week when we get ready for the Yankees opening day, Mets opening day. Baseball is back, ladies and gentlemen. Baseball is back. If you don't like baseball, something's wrong with
you. So wait a second. What is it? The Classic Man is watching Rampy come back tonight. He couldn't make it to the show. He was too excited. Rampy's coming back tonight, so. Oh man. Well, we gotta get rid of this Boxing Straight Talk guy.
Nah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry. She does other things. She does other things to me. Don't worry.
Anyway, it's up interacting with these idiots. Anyway, great show, gentlemen. Great show.
Thank
Lots of
you.
fun. Sorry for being late. Sorry for being late and sorry for not having enough drinks.
We'll change that next week. Don't worry.
Trust me, we'll change that. We'll change that.
All right, guys. So this was a good show. So we'll be back next week. Remember to follow us, like, comment, subscribe all our videos. We're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We're on IG. We're on Twitch. Everywhere you can find us on Facebook. We're all over. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. That's all we need. That's all we need, baby. Get the name out. Get the name out.
Till next
That's what's
week.
up.
So next week.
All right, fellas. I'll see y'all next week.